In our topic today, we're going to study about the number of the beast. And I'd like to begin by reading a text that we find in Revelation chapter 13 and verse 1. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 1. This is the passage that begins the description of the sea beast, which we have already identified as the Roman Catholic papacy. Not individuals within the system. We're talking about a system. We're talking about an organization. And we've already clearly identified from the Bible that this beast that rises from the sea represents the Roman Catholic papacy. It says there in Revelation 13 verse 1, speaking about this beast, "Then I stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rising up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 crowns, and on his heads a blasphemous name." So as we begin our study, we want to notice that the name of the beast is a blasphemous name, and the blasphemous name is found on the beast's heads. Now, in order to understand what this blasphemous name is, we must first of all understand the biblical definition of blasphemy. Do we have a clear definition of in the Bible, of what blasphemy consists of? The answer to this question is absolutely yes. In the Bible, blasphemy is when a mere man claims to be God, and when a mere man claims to have the power to perform the works of God. And we're going to take a look at several instances in Scripture where blasphemy is described in this manner. Once again, blasphemy in the Bible means a mere man who claims to be God, and secondly, that mere man claims to be able to perform the works of God and exercise in his actions the power of God. One time, Jesus said something very controversial. It's found in John chapter 10 and verse 30. This is what he said to the Jews that were listening to him. "I and my Father are one." And we're told in the context that the Jews immediately picked up stones to cast at Jesus. Because you see, Leviticus 24 verse 16 clearly said, and they knew this, that whoever claimed to be one with the Father, in the sense that Jesus was saying it, was claiming to be God. And the Levitical law said that whoever claimed to be God needed to be stoned. And so when they picked up stones, Jesus asked them a question. He said, "Why do you want to stone me? What evil work have I done that justifies you stoning me?" And notice what their response was in John chapter 10 and verse 33. John 10 verse 33. "For a good work we do not stone you, but for what? But for blasphemy. And because you, being a man, make yourself God." What is blasphemy? It's when a mere man claims to be what? God. Now, Jesus was God. He had a right to claim to be God. But according to them, blasphemy is when a mere man claims to be God. Also, blasphemy is when someone claims to be able to perform the works of God. Immediately after Jesus said, "I and my Father are one," Jesus claimed also to perform the works of his Father. Notice John chapter 10 and verses 36 to 39. John 10, 36 to 39. Jesus says, "Do you say of him whom the Father sanctified and sent into the world, you are blaspheming because I said I am the Son of God? If I do not do the works of my Father, do not believe me. But if I do, though you do not believe me, believe the works, that you may know and believe that the Father is in me and I in him." Therefore they sought again to seize him, but he escaped out of their hand.